Hi, I'm Christian Triola, author of the Missing Method for Guitar books. And I'm going to go over the song called High Altitude, which can be found in Missing Method 5 on page 7. So it's pretty early on in the book. Now, just like with the 9th position, once you're up in 12th position on the first string, the notes get really difficult to read. In fact, in the book, we go over E, which is up 3 ledger lines, F, which is above 3 ledger lines, and G, which is through the top line of 4 ledger lines. So it can get kind of tricky there. In fact, a lot of books will simply write that down in octave, throw an 8 VA on it with a line showing you that everything needs to be played up higher. But in this book, we're not doing that. We're just having you practice reading those high notes. So let's take a closer look at high altitude. All right, so for the most part, this one rhythmically is pretty easy to play. We have mostly quarter notes with the exception of the notes in the second line. And we're only dealing with 3 notes. We're only dealing with that E, F, and G. It also helps you get those notes a little bit easier when you're playing through it. All right, so let's take a listen to High Altitude. And for this, we're starting on the G. We're starting on that highest note on the first string that's covered in this section. And so that G, use the pinky on the 15th fret. 15th fret is pretty easy to find. You have the double dot. On mine, it's just a bar here. And then the next single dot is your 15th fret. So you have 12, 13, 14, 15. Start there with the pinky. And we have half notes in that first measure. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it moves on from there. All right, so here's the whole thing. High altitude. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a great tune to practice to get you acquainted with those higher notes. So again, that's found on page 7 of Missing Method 5. So if you don't have that already, I'd highly recommend picking up that book so you can learn that section of the neck, and then you'll have a great idea of how to play just about any note anywhere on the guitar, because it also includes a review section for any spots on the guitar you might not be as comfortable with. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, so make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can get other note reading tutorials like this one, as well as many other different types of videos that go over songs, chords, technique, and a whole host of other things. So keep that in mind. Also, make sure you visit themissingmethod.com, and when you're there, if you sign up for the newsletter, you'll get a free ebook. All right, so go get to practicing, and I will see you in the next video.